Yeah, everybody's fit for selection, which is great. A couple of guys have been sick over the last few days, but they pulled up well today. So everybody will train. I have had a look at the wicket yesterday, not today. There's a really nice covering of grass. It looks a really good cricket wicket, which is really good news. I suppose coming to Calcutta, you'd expect it to be have no grass on it, but yeah, it's nice to see a little bit of grass holding it together. We're quite real about things. We know it's not going to be a normal game. I mean, even the semi-final we played, there was quite a lot of hype around the expectation of playing in a final, and I want all of our players to embrace it. I mean, tomorrow everything's going to feel a little bit rushed to start with. It's important that we're in a really good frame of mind to slow things down when needed, and more importantly, execute our skills. I think it'd mean a huge amount. I think the strides we've made in the last 12 months in white ball cricket, I think this would be a great reward for, I suppose, the mindset we've showed, the dedication and the hard work we've put in. Well, even before we played the West Indies in the group stages, I was quite firm in saying that Chris Gayle wasn't just the West Indies team. It's important that when you're playing against good sides, you don't focus on one or two good players. It's everybody, because anybody can hurt you, and I think India witnessed that, and everybody watching the game witnessed that with Lendl Simmons' innings. I suppose it's been probably a couple of things. I think Jason is an extremely positive player and really has grown within the England change room since he started playing with us. I think that the brand of cricket we're playing at the moment really suits his style, and I think a lot of credit has to be given to him, because at no stage, even when he was going through a bad run, did he look to play for himself. He's always played for the team. He's always tried to put in that match-winning performance, and on the big stage it's coming good. It's been amazing. We've been treated exceptionally well. The hospitality here has been great. The facilities have been brilliant. I think we've been one of the luckier sides in regards to travel and logistics. We've only been in Mumbai and Delhi before we came here, and everybody's loved it. I think it's been a fantastic tournament to be a part of. There have been a lot of games that have gone down to the wire, which has made things more exciting, even games that with associate nations, which is really good for a game of cricket. I don't think so. I think it's two completely different teams, and given, I suppose, that we've grown as a side game on game, I think it's even difficult to compare sides from the first game of the tournament to the final of the World Cup. At the moment, I'd like to score more runs. That hasn't happened. Even get past the first ball. But so hopefully tomorrow I can make a match-winning contribution. I think I've drawn on a lot of experience. I think one thing that I like to think that I do is deal with on an individual basis pretty well. I mean, keeping an eye on the guys how they're travelling, even the guys who aren't playing. It's very important that their contribution and morale around the group is high. Given that we're touring India and a lot of guys haven't been here before, it's important to keep talking about conditions, make sure there's no novelty about anything that I suppose preconceived ideas they came to India about, and I think that's worked well. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's a small ground here. Given that it could be a good wicket, that's going to be a key area for us. And I think the last game, I think we went for 20 runs in 4 overs, 2 from Stokes, 2 from Jordan. I thought they were very clear in the thoughts, and they executed exceptionally well. I think having that in your side is I mean, it's another string to your bow. Not a lot of sides come through having great death bowlers. You look at, I suppose, past champions that stick out, somebody like Lasith Malinga, but since he's been injured in this tournament, nobody's really stood out as a unbelievable death bowlers. But those guys too have for us.